Okay. Hey y'all. I'm gonna talk about sugar. But also, I want to point out today was hair day. I did take some footage. I'm not an influencer at all. I'm a person talking on social media. But I took some footage of my process of doing my hair and for it to turn out like this. Mind you, I do have some heat damage. I used to get silk presses. I have a whole hair journey that I need to document. I need to like put all the things together and tell the story. I'm ready to tell my story. But I doing my best now. I was getting silk presses like I would say every month. And then I was like, okay, no, I want to go back to my curly. So the last time I straightened my hair was, I want to say March of 2025. And so since then I just been, right after that, around March 2025, I was like doing braid outs and French braids. And then somewhere at the end of the summer, I went to a curly hair specialist and they did my trim and then they showed me different techniques. And so I've been doing wash and goes ever since with my almost natural curl pattern. I say almost because the new growth is like right here, and so it's kind of coily, and the heat damage hair is kind of wavy because it's kind of like, I would describe it as like a domino effect. Like the natural pattern that's up here ripples through the hair if you do the curly brush the right way. It ripples through the hair so that the ends could kind of have a wave or a curl to it, and then you scrunch it and stuff. But you'll see it in the video. So I'm ready to tell my story. But today's video, I wanted to talk about sugar, specifically added sugar. I struggled with that my whole life, and I'm sure most people do because it's in everything. Like if you look at the back, back of the container of anything you're eating, especially sauces, if you look at ketchup, oh my gosh, I think ketchup, and I didn't fact check because I don't remember, but I think it's like almost 30% sugar. Like in one serving. That's crazy. It's ketchup. You think you're like, oh, I'm not eating candy, but you're eating ketchup and it has almost the same amount of sugar as candy would have. So, we all need to come to the realization, and don't say it's not you, we have a mild addiction to sugar. Look up the definition of mild addiction before you laugh. We all have a mild addiction to sugar. Some of us have a mild addiction to food. Like, look up the definition. If you struggle with, if you're on your fitness journey, you struggle with, oh, my food has to taste good, so I have to have a substitute. So that means there's something in your brain that's requiring you to have the reaction that you have to the regular item that you eat. Even if it's going to save your life to not worry about that. If it's going to save your life to just eat bland food, you would prefer, I have to have something similar. It got to be close to, it's got to be like, oh, maybe it's zero sugar, or it's almost like the thing I used to eat. Like, that is a mild addiction. Not judging, because I'm the same way, but it is a mild addiction. So let's really crack down on that, because crack is whack. But I recommend, and I did this, so I'm not telling you to do something I didn't do. I recommend go 2 months. Just try 2 months without added sugar. It's so hard. Yeah, I knocked my phone down. Y'all don't want me to tell the truth. Y'all don't want me to tell the story. You know you're wrong. And that's why my phone fell. But go 2 months. I did it. I went 2 months? Yep, I did. I went 2 months without added sugar, and I saw a difference in my skin. I saw a difference in inflammation, bloated. being less bloated. What else? My mood changed. I was in a better mood. Because life be lifing, what's going on in the world right now. But don't let food be another problem. Don't let sugar be another problem. We used to be able to eat like that back in the day when we were in high school, in our early 20s. You might still be in your early 20s, so you got a fighting chance. You got a fighting chance if you still in your early 20s. Especially women. This affects men too, but it tends to really, really run rampant amongst the girls. So cut the sugar. Don't just cut it, like literally delete it. Delete all that. Delete it for 2 months and watch a miracle. Because it causes or can lead to insulin resistance, inflammation. And there was a study I recently saw. Please fact check this for me. But there was a study I saw somebody talk about. So this isn't the source, the primary source. But I saw a study someone talked about that sugar feeds tumors. The lower your blood sugar, the slower the tumor grows. The higher your blood sugar, the faster the tumor grows. But guys, we can do this. We can fight the addiction. Fight the power. Shoot. I'm just gonna hold it. Fight the power. Fight the power. Don't let sugar take over your life. What's that song? It'll take over your... I don't know. But you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. Like, I love food. That's that. Mild addiction. Look up the definition of mild addiction. That's all I'm gonna say.